G'day YouTube, Rich Hungerford here from Bushville, Australia. Today we are doing a product review on a LifeStraw. This is a LifeStraw. It's a filtration straw. It's made and produced by Clean Water. There's a ton of information on their website about what they do. They have a great humanitarian aid program. It goes out all over the planet. Go and check it out, have a look. It gives you a lot of information about these that I'm going to not harp on here. We're going to look at the practical application of this type of equipment in the field environment. We're going to particularly focus on how the outdoorsman is going to apply this type of technology to making their experience of the bush safer, a lot more fun. Alright? So the first thing, a quick look at the item itself. Got protective caps at both ends. It does come with a different lanyard to this. We've retrofitted this guy because the one that comes with it is actually a little blue clip-on fella, and it tends to pop off at the most inopportune time. So, simple solution, we've just replaced it with this paracord. Protective caps keep dust, muck and grit out of both ends. The large end is the intake area, and the other mouthpiece is obviously where you're going to suck water through. Now, the beauty of this type of device is you can suck from source. So I've got beautiful water behind me. Although it looks beautiful on the surface, I don't really know what the history of that water is further upstream. It could be a dead animal, it could be some other form of contamination further upstream that I'm just not really aware of from where I am. So I've got to make the assumption, and everyone should do this every time out in the bush, particularly here in Australia, that there's something bad and nasty upstream. So let's have the ability with us in the field in a lightweight form that allows me to make water safe in the context of drinking it from the surface. Okay? So suck from source is a great option. We do have a couple of limitations in the Australian context. If you're working in the northern part of this country, crocodiles can be an issue. They love to ambush watercourses where animals drink, and if you have to be one of those animals, comes down, leans your head and body over the water to suck your LifeStraw water through the straw into your head, you could well end up on the menu for that particular beastie that night. Simple solution to that, and a much more comfortable way of drinking and applying the LifeStraw, is to grab yourself a cup or a container of any sort, scoop up your water from source, and then drink directly from the cup. Makes it a lot easier to drink the water that way. You're not sort of sucking uphill as well as being exposed over the water, potentially going to slide down into the water yourself or become croc dinner. So I'm getting good, clean, very palatable water after 3 or 4 decent sucks. It does take a bit of effort, but once it's flowing, it flows really well. So it's self-cleaning as well, which is another really great feature of this particular item, because as you know, anything that's got a filter, and it's the filter that's doing the purification of the water in this case, when the filter clogs, the efficiency of that device is degraded. Okay? So these guys are self-cleaning. Literally, once you finish drinking, we just blow back through the filter itself, and that pushes out all the debris that's in the intake end. Great design, really, really practical. They're lightweight, as I said, and compact enough to be able to fit in a pocket or in a pouch in your day pack, and literally everyone in your group should be able to carry one of these. They're priced very, very well. They're about $30 Australian to buy retail, and there's really not much of an excuse for not investing in one of these things if you're going to be outdoors anywhere in the world, but particularly in Australia. Remember, water in this country is always a problem. It's got to be something you consider. How you drink it safe is equally as important as where you get it from in the first instance. If you drink dirty water, as you can imagine, it's going to go straight through your system, and you're going to end up with all sorts of issues down the track that are going to compromise your ability to not only enjoy the outdoors, but certainly compromise your health. Okay? So, great piece of kit, and well worth investing in. We highly recommend them. We don't do a lot of reviews, and we don't recommend a lot of particular products. We tend to only bother you guys out there in YouTube land with stuff we think is worthwhile, and this is one of those items we think is really, really worthwhile. Thanks for your time. Hope you enjoy the information. Give it some serious thought. Thanks for your ongoing support with YouTube and with the clips. We look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, happy wandering.